I can't let it go. Tony, yeah. What's up, man? What's happening, partner? Good, bro. Good. Let's go, TB. What's happening, TB? Is that Tony? Is the music too loud or is it good? Let's go, Noel. What's happening, man? Everybody, leave a like on the stream for me real quick, if you can. If you can. What's my bias today? My bias right now is neutral. For the first, like, for the London session so far, it's neutral. This is because we have, obviously, over the past few days now, we've been on this tear to the upside, man. Boom. Absolute insane. Finally, we're getting some consistent structure, right? But what has happened during Asian session today is we've actually had quite a heavy sell-off in. It's actually broke this structure to the left-hand side. So while the market is bullish, we are getting a short-term, like, bearish break of structure. Now, is this like, would this be liquidity? Potentially, we're grabbing liquidity here. We obviously have DLS. If I turn on my liquidity levels, we have bullish liquidity right here. Okay, we have DLS. So we could be seeing a move back to the upside. We could be seeing a move back to the upside from here, right? We could. So we have to watch out for that. But that's why we're seeing a neutral bias so far, right? Because we do have bullish structure overall, but we do have short-term break of structure as well. Now we just need to figure out, we need to wait and figure out if this is going to be a break of structure and we're going to perhaps pull back in here and we're going to see a continuation, or whether this is a liquidity sweep and we're going to see that move back. And if that's the case, we can look at something a little bit later. But you're seeing clear rejection from this area on the 30-minute time frame. Clear rejection. No 30-minute candle has closed below this this liquidity sweep area. So this could be tallying. It could be tallying. I wonder if FH is in on this trade. But yeah, I mean, yesterday, man, over the past 24 hours on gold, well, let's say in the 24 hours right here, in this 24 hours, my system produced 450 plus pips and a potential for like 4 to 8% in less than 24 hours here. And it was practically the same setup each time. We had bullish liquidity, We had inside bar, we had retracement. We had over here bullish liquidity, inside bar, and we had retracement. Then 30-minute signal and a 30-minute signal. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 300 pips, 150 pips. That 24-hour gap right there was absolutely insane. Two almost identical setups. 450 plus pips in less than 24 hours, man. If you're risking 1%, that would have been a 4% gain. If you're risking 2%, that would have been an 8% gain right there. You're risking 3% per trade. Wow. That's like a 12% gain. Absolutely incredible scenes, man. Incredible scenes. And guess what? I missed both of them. I missed both of them because I was busy, which is fine, which is fair enough. I'm not mad at it. I was busy with my son. My son is a week old today, actually. My son is a week old today. So I got a newborn. Unfortunately, I missed both of these setups, but it is what it is. Some members did catch them. Tony, did you catch this one yesterday? No, you didn't take any trades yesterday, right? How come you didn't take this one, Tony? Oh, he was at work? Yeah, fair enough, man. It happens. It happens, man. It happens, bro. It happens to the best of us. But I want to look at took one on Tuesday, but I need to hold them longer. Yeah, we talked about this last week, though, man. We talked about this last week. Holding them. You need to hold them. United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, Janine Pirro, you are looking at the largest seizure of precursor chemicals used to manufacture methamphetamine in U.S. history. China was sending over 700 pounds on the high seas to the Sinaloa cartel before my office seized them. Because President Trump and Senator Rubio declared the Sinaloa cartel a foreign organization, we can now strike faster and hit harder. He made a tweet over here somewhere about China, which was very interesting, I thought. Well, not a tweet, a truth, whatever you want to call it, a post on Truth Social. It was very interesting. Earlier this morning, my orders, U.S. military forces conducted a kinetic strike against positively identified Trendaragua narco-terrorists in the Southcom area of responsibility. Damn, bro. They're hitting people. They're hitting people hard. Where's that post, though? The big question... Ah, right here. This is very interesting what he says right here. Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un as you conspire against the United States of America. Because they were all at China's military show of military, like for their celebrating the World War or something like that, the end of the World War, the Second World War or something. But this was a very interesting post that he made right there. Like, what is the underlying message that he's trying to say here? Please give my warmest regards to Putin and Kim Jong-un as you conspire against the United States of America. Every time I close, it shoots high. You just gotta be more. I broke it down in today's daily digest, Tony. But basically, right here, the original stop for this trade would have been down here somewhere, about 70 or so pips, 73 or so pips, right? The only reason at this point, yesterday or the day before for this trade, there was no reason to do anything with this setup, to manage risk, to move stops, to break even, to close half or whatever, right? Because you have a bullish bias, you have bullish confluence, a lot of it, and you have a buy position, and all the 30-minute candles here are closing bullish, right? So there's no need for you to do everything. Just let it run. Over here, for example, yesterday, you had the same exact setup, bullish bias, lots of bullish confluence, liquidity, retracements, etc. And then you get the entry, and you get bullish closures. Then this candle right here, this is the candle that you are looking out for. It closes bearish, it breaks structure. So what you want to do right here is once this candle closes bearish, you move your stop loss from here from 73 or so pips up to like a 10 pip stop. So you've drastically reduced your risk right there. You know, from a 75 or so pip stop to a 10 pip stop. That's insane. Insane trade management. So then at that point, you just, again, you let the trade play out because you've managed the trade at that point. You've managed your risk. Even if you wanted to close half here as it came back down to break even, you could do that and then also move your stop loss up as well. Completely up to you. But you're giving the trade a chance to play out. And then what happens? It just continues, and then it would have hit your 1 to 2 450 pips. What's up? What's up, Simon? How you doing, Simon? All good, all good. Yes, sir. Also, you guys would have saw the copy trader account yesterday, right? This is the first trade I took on the copy trader account. What, the 3rd of September? The new copy trader account, 3.6% gain, and that's it. Done for the month of September on that account. This is a separate account that I am trading for the copy trader. But what it's going to be basically is I'm going to aim for a minimum of 1% per month. This month obviously was 3.6%, so that's a W, almost 4% in 1 month gain. Incredible. So that's it. One trade on the 3rd of September, and I'm done for the rest of September on this account. I'm obviously going to be trading my other account, but with this account, this is literally just set up for consistent returns. Like if you look at if I said what is the return monthly, what is the current return monthly if I invest in S&P percent wise? The monthly return I've mentioned in some data is higher than long-term average monthly return. Yeah, so the long-term monthly average return if you invest in the S&P is 0.6%, right? 0.6% over a long period of time, right? An average of 0.6% right there. So if you can manage 1% on your account each month, that is a big, big W, because you won't even get that kind of return if you invest in the S&P long term, all right? So the fact that this month of September, we got 3.6%, and that's it. One trade, probably in about, took me about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And that's it for the month. Huge, huge W's. Huge W's. If you guys want to join the copy trader, that's it. That's it done for the month of September. We're waiting for next month to trade it again. But if you're interested in that, there is my Telegram down below. You can click that in the description of this YouTube video, and you can hop on that if you want to. Still with Black Bull. Just one trade a month. I don't take one trade a month personally, but with this copy trader specifically, it's set up for me like a long-term investment kind of gain. I'm not trading it every day. I am trading my personal account every day, but this is going to be a separate account where I will try and get the account at least into 1% gain per month, and then I'll stop trading it. Some months, like this month, might be 3.6%. Some months might be more, depending on the setup. I might even end up have to take like 5-10 trades. Like if the first trade I take for the month is a loss, then I'm going to have to, continue to trade it. If the trade after that is another loss, then I'm going to need to take at least like 3 or 4 trades to make it back and get it into 1%. So it just depends on how the month plays out. It just so happened that this month, the first trade I took was a winning trade. I got 3.6%. So that's it. Done for the month. And we'll see how this is looking at the end of September. We'll see how it's looking at the end of September. That's it, man. Copy trading account, 3.6% for September. Beautiful. Done. Stress-free trading. Like I said, if you want to have a long-term investment in the S&P, the average, or even the most recent 30-day return for S&P is 1.1%. But an average, like a long-term average over years, I guess, I'm not sure what a long-term average is. That's probably over a course of like a certain amount of years. There's average of 0.6% monthly return if you invest in the S&P. So, you know, just think about that. Just think about that. So looking at today, right now, so far, we have a neutral bias, right? We have a neutral bias. So there isn't a clear bias at the moment. There's not a clear bullish or bearish bias. We are grabbing bullish liquidity here. As you can see, we've spiked once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times off this bullish liquidity area from the DTG liquidity level indicator. And we're starting to reject this, starting to push up a little bit here. Now we do have this level, which is yesterday's daily opening gap that we are currently rejecting as well. And we also have bearish discount areas above that we could potentially pull back into to continue this most recent sell-off. This is a new low put in the market, which is potentially a break of structure from these lows in this uptrend. So right now I'm trying to figure out whether this is going to be bullish liquidity to drive up, or whether this is going to be a break of structure, a retracement, and then a continuation. That's what I'm looking at the moment. But right now we have a neutral bias. We have no clear direction. So I'm just going to wait to see how we react in these areas, I guess. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Annoying? Okay. My music, you can't hear it? Okay, that's cool. But what do you guys think about this? Everybody needs to tell me their thoughts right now about what Trump has said here. What does he mean by, please give my warmest regards to Putin, Kim Jong-un, as you conspire against the United States of America? What do you think Trump means by this? What do you think Trump means by this? Tell me your thoughts. Conspire against the United States of America. Let me ask ChatGPT, break down this post and what the underlying message is. Let's see what ChatGPT says about this. Surface level, let me just go back to the charts over here. We'll take it, we'll keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye, but I just want ChatGPT to break this down for me, okay? Trump is referencing a potential speech by Chinese President Xi Jinping and suggests that Xi should acknowledge US support to China during the historical conflict, likely referencing World War II when the US aided China against Japanese invasion. He highlights American blood and sacrifice, framing the US as a key contributor to China's past freedom. They're plotting against USA, World War III, after he blew up that Venezuelan boat. You think so? Patriotism and sacrifice. By bringing up American deaths and sacrifice, Trump stirs emotions among U.S. supporters who value historical alliances and national pride, honor, and recognition. He subtly positions the U.S. as a deserving of acknowledgement and respect from China, setting up a narrative of China owes us. Oh, I don't know. Just saying what wife showed me. Oh. Sarcastic. The last line, please give my warmest regard as you conspire against the United States, is a loaded statement. On the surface, it sounds like a polite gesture. In reality, it's sarcasm framing China, Russia, and North Korea as aligned adversaries. It implies that Biden's administration isn't strong enough to handle growing geopolitical alliances against the US. Biden's administration, huh? What? It's not Biden. What are you talking about Biden for? Painting himself as pro-American strength, underlying message: America sacrifice for you, China. China, respect us, or you're siding with our enemies. Sarcastic? You think so? I don't think that's sarcastic, to be honest. I mean, yeah, there's probably a little bit of sarcasm about it, but I think like that's for him to say that, like basically because Trump met with Putin not so long ago now, right? Like a couple of weeks ago now. But there's also what is going on outside of that with BRICS, right? Which China and Russia are involved with, like the new, potential going away from the US dollar, trying to build their own kind of system, economic system, outside of like relying on the US, right? And that's what Russia and China and I think like South Africa and Brazil and India as well. India's another big one. So I think he's just saying like, all these people coming together like and conspire against the United States of America. Like, I think he was a little bit upset that he wasn't invited to this ceremony, perhaps. And he's thinking, damn, like these guys are like trying to take down the United States of America, like, which is kind of what they are doing in a sense with the BRICS, like being a part of BRICS, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what he means by this. Conspire against the United States of America. His feelings got hurt. Yeah, I mean, and as he says though, like he's 100% upset about this because as he says, the US helped China during that war, right? So the fact that they're celebrating this and he's not invited or he's not there, I don't know, that's saying something to me, man. But we know Trump isn't gonna stand for this shit. Like we saw that with Iran and Israel. We've now saw that like recently with like last night, today with him striking, like he says right here. Early this morning, on my orders, U.S. military forces conducted a kinetic strike against positively identified trendy Oragua narco-terrorists in the Southcom area of responsibility. TDA is a designated foreign terrorist organization operating under the control of Nicolas Maduro, responsible for mass murder, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and acts of violence and terror against the United States and Western Hemisphere. The strike occurred while the terrorists were at sea in international waters, transporting illegal narcotics heading to the United States. The strike resulted in 11 terrorists killed in action. No U.S. forces were harmed in the strike. Please, so we... Damn, look at that shit. They had no idea they were about to get blasted. That's insane. As if they just released this footage of them just killing people. Like, they show it? Bang. Like, they just released this footage of them just slaughtering people at sea. Crazy. But we're seeing that Trump isn't one to just hold back on these things at the moment. He's just going after it. He's just like taking people down, man. So I wonder what these kind of, or what like China thinks of this, like Putin, China, what they think of it. Do they see it as a threat? Because I know in one of his in his speech as well, yesterday I was watching one of the translations. He was saying that we can't like progress in this world until humans as a whole come together and we work on getting along and building a better future, and you know, the more we fight and blah blah blah. So I don't know if he was, you know, talking about the US there or what, you know, with Russia. I mean, he's saying that, but Putin is standing right there, and Russia are at war with Ukraine. So I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say with that. But interesting times, man. Very interesting times. The other thing that was interesting about it is that Dan Andrews was there. For those of you guys who aren't Australian, you probably don't know who Dan Andrews is, but he was he's part of Australian politics. And he's not the Prime Minister, but for some reason he was there, and the Prime Minister of Australia wasn't. But that just gets me thinking about Australia, man. Like, the US wasn't invited. I don't think there was anyone from the UK there, the UK or like Europe. I'm pretty sure, but a random guy from Australia. Like, what's going on, man? What if China just tries to take control of Australia one day? You know what I mean? Like, imagine that. They're pretty close to us. I reckon they have the technology and the power to do so. Because Australia has an insane amount of land. And we do not have the resources to defend against China, I don't think. A lot of valuable land in Australia, man. It's massive. And it's very underpopulated in terms of like the rest of the world. Like, if you look at China has a lot of landmass, of course. Like, it's a big country, same as Russia, but they're heavily populated, man. Australia, I mean, what, China has like 1 billion people, around that number. Australia has what, like 25 million or something? But our land is incredible. Oh, 27 million, yeah. The 6th largest country in the world and the largest in Oceania. But yeah, let's see what happens from this area now. Let's see. Let's see if we get any rejection from here. At least 54 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. 8 people were killed. The last 2 weekends were similar. Chicago is the worst and most dangerous city in the world by far. Oh, they're going to take over Chicago now, are they? Tell Hamas to immediately give back all 20 hostages, and things will change rapidly. It will end. I was with the president of Poland. This guy's fucking so busy, man.
Words that we've heard today bordering that country.
I have traveled farther. You're off to bed? Price went into FFs. That, I mean, yeah, yeah, I guess so. You're just not going to trade during a neutral bias? I mean, that's a good idea, to be fair. What's up, Cooper? Cooper. Everybody hit the like on the YouTube stream right now. Everybody hit that like button, or I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. Don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it, man. I'll do it. I'll do it. Now that's stream trades, Coops. That's like since like last week and everything. Trades taken on the stream. For me, like with the system, I miss both of these setups, bro. Both of these 30-minute setups. Both of these 30-minute setups. All right, forever. I'll do that in a second once I'm finished with Cooper's question. But both of these setups this week, Coops, I've missed, man. They were pretty much identical setups as well. Like here on Tuesday, you had the bullish liquidity sweep, inside bar candles, retracement, then a 30-minute signal, 1 to 2, 300 pips. Same thing last night. Bullish liquidity, inside bar candle, retracements, 30-minute signal, 1 to 2. So like in this 20, it was less than 24 hours. It was like a 24-hour gap almost. You would have got 450 pips plus, and like 4 risk to reward ratio. If you're risking 2% per trade, you could have had like 8% right here. If you're risking 1% per trade, you could have had like 4% gain right here in less than 24 hours. But I fucking missed them both, man. Yeah, you could have caught yesterday's one for sure. I mean, this week I'm kind of writing off because, like, as you guys know, like I've got a newborn. It's very time consuming having a newborn baby. So I've been a little bit, you know, I've been doing that. So this week, if I've missed a couple trades, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Not too worried about it. I don't know if I'm going to end up trading now the rest of this week. Maybe today. I know tomorrow we got obviously NFP. So, bro, why do I have to have this on the fucking thing every time, man? So tell us more what time frames you use for my entries, how you frame your setups, recap, etc. What do you mean by how I frame my setups? But the time frames I use for entries are 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly. Very rarely I'll have an hourly entry. But if we have a look at my journal, you can see right here the last 2 days. These are the winning trades. You know, win, 30-minute entry, 15-minute entry, 15-minute hourly entry, 15-minute entry, 15-minute entry, 15-minute, 15-minute, 15, 15, 15, 15. Most of my entries come from the 15-minute, and here and there we get the 30-minute entry. No trading tomorrow? Yeah. I won't be trading tomorrow, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. NFP. NFP. What's the 5-minute entry? So you start from lower time frame looking for entries according to your levels. Nah, I start from higher time frames, but I don't like I've automated pretty much most of my strategy so that I don't like all I have to do is jump on the charts and look here in the top right and see what kind of bias we have for that window. So if it's bullish, obviously I'm looking for buys. If it's bearish, I'm looking for sells. If it's neutral, it's kind of there's not really a clear direction at that point. You're kind of getting conflicting conflicting directions as we've got an uptrend, but now we've had this heavy sell-off and we've broke structure. So that's why it's a neutral bias at the moment. So that way I can know like within seconds what I'm doing, which direction I'm trading, so I don't have to flip through all my different time frames looking for key levels, marking them up. Like that just takes too much time, you know. The reason I trade is for my freedom, for my time and for my freedom. So it doesn't really make sense me sitting there like spending like half an hour or more doing analysis, trying to figure out, you know, which direction I'm trading. It's better for me to just automate it, jump on within seconds. I have an idea of what I'm looking for. I mark up a few levels. I have automated levels here, like my liquidity levels are automated, my AOI levels are automated. I just have to flip through a couple different things and then I'm good to go. Then also my entries are automated. So then even still, after I do all that, I can still just probably walk away and wait for a signal to be formed. Then I'll get alerted through my phone, through my, you can see right here, 15-minute signal, 15-minute signal. I'll get alerted through my phone when an entry appears. So then I come back to the charts and I look to execute. So, yeah, basically everything's automated. I look for a bias. I look for some confluence aligning with that bias. Then I wait for an entry. Then I execute. That's it. That's the flow of my strategy right there, of my system. But it's based on higher time frames. It's based on higher time frames. The time frames you can see over here. 3-month, monthly, weekly, daily, 12-hour, 10-hour, 8-hour, 6-hour, 4-hour, 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 50-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute. Some of those I don't really use. But yeah, it starts from the higher time frames, looking at candle closures, looking at structure, candle patterns, momentum, trend, you know, working your way down through the time frames, looking at key levels from those time frames, from those candles, then eventually waiting for things to line up and then entering on the lower time frames once I get my entry confirmation, which is also another candle pattern, or we have 3 different entries. Mainly we use the signals. In short, it's a piece of piss. I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, like obviously I enjoy live streaming as well. I actually really enjoy live streaming. I don't know why. I just like interacting with other traders and stuff. But if I wasn't streaming here, I would literally I'd be out doing something else right now. I would have jumped onto the charts, looked, there was a neutral bias. There's no clear bullish or bearish bias. And I would have just waited for the next window, which comes in a few hours. Then again, I will jump back on the chart, see if we have a clear bias, bullish or bearish. If we do, probably takes me about 5 minutes tops, if that, now that I'm fully set up, to just go through my different confluences, set alerts, again, walk away, wait for a signal to trigger, come back to the chart, look to enter. From there, I just manage to trade. Simple as that. I get back my time, I get back my freedom. No sitting staring at the charts for like 8-10 hours a day, right? If you do that, you might as well just go get a 9-to-5 job, man. Might as well go and get a 9-to-5 job. Sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. You might as well just go and get a 9-to-5 job. Where the fuck is this? Bro, there's no way you're going to try and make me guess where this is. Let me go over here. Anybody know where this is? It calls me. I'm going to see if we get any bearish setups here, though. I'm going to see if we can get something here, maybe. I don't really like the fact that we have this level right here, which prices bounced off multiple times as resistance. Now we're breaking it. We could come back down and retest this to continue. I don't really like the idea of shorting into this, but we'll see if we can push up a little bit further into this area. I will potentially look at a sell setup from here to come back down. Check Discord. What, your private message? Yeah, you can. You can. Antarctica? Nah, that is not Antarctica. Because look, they're just in jeans and a fucking jumper. It'll be way colder than that. This is like desert almost. How the fuck am I supposed to figure out where this is, man? Come on. Come on, brother. Is this a trick? Bro, I can't control this shit. Where's that car? Have a look. Toyota. What does that say? Oh, El Solar. That looks like Spanish to me. These guys... Actually, I think this might be... What's over here? Alaska. I feel like this could be Alaska. What do you guys think? Maybe not. No, I literally just said that it was fucking Spanish. Like there was Spanish right in there. So it's got to be like Mexico. I reckon this is Mexico or something. I don't think this is South America. Can I see that? See that number plate, please? What does that say? I can't see shit, dude. Can I see this license plate, please? Oh, you blocked it now. What's the fucking tire just sitting over there for? Wait, is that a sign? Can I go over there? No, I can't. Bro, are you joking me? Are you joking me? How am I supposed to... I'm going to say this is... I'm going to say this is here somewhere. Chile. Oh my God. No way I got that. I was pretty much right there. Bro, I'm fucking insane at this game. I'm insane. Oh, here we go. This is Australia. This is Australia for sure. But where in Australia? This has to be Australia, right? You guys agree? Is that a kangaroo, mate? Fuck. Bro, come back. Motherfucker. Oh, ZA. That's, isn't that? I was wrong. It's not Australia. Dense FZG. Alice Springs. South Africa. That's what I was going to say. South Africa. But then I was like, wait, ZA? Is that like Zambia or something? I need some road signs. I need some road signs. I need some road signs. Like the da da dee 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 dee. Let's see what we can get here, guys. Let's see. I want to see a break below structure here. I need some road signs, man. Come on, dude. Yo. what we got here. Today we got lasagna. Don't worry about it, Coops. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry, man. Don't worry your little head. Can I get like a road sign or something, please? I'm not getting nothing here. Waiting. Nah, this is diabolical. This is actually diabolical. Like, where's the road signs, man? They have no road signs in this country. How does everybody know where they're going? Oh, here we go. We got a road sign coming up. Wait, why are we not moving closer to it? Bro. Why is it not? Hello? Can we please go closer? Well, I can't go any further than that. Nah, that's bullshit. Nah, that's bullshit. Bro, that's... Bro, come on. Can we just go up there, please? Are we getting closer? No, we're not. Are we? Oh, we are, slowly. The fuck? I just want to go over here to this sign, man. Can we please go over there? His 5-minute strat. I'm just keeping you guys... Just keeping you on your toes, you know what I mean? Keeping you guessing. Bro, why is it not taking me closer to this sign? I'm pressing the button, it goes forward, and I just stay in the same spot. Can I please move? Wait, what's this say? Standerton. Does anybody know where this is? South Africa? Yeah, but where? I kind of guessed it was in South Africa too, but where? Could have an entry coming up here. Morning. How you doing, man? This has to be like inland somewhere because like this is just bush right here. This is bush. This is not coastal, so this has to be inland. Can I just please get closer to this fucking sign? My goodness. All right. Amersfoort, Platrand, Standerton, Mumbai, India. We actually had that yesterday. I'm actually insane at this game. South Africa. So I reckon it's going to be there's a place called Newcastle in South Africa. Interesting. What is the range down to this area here? About 30 pips. That's kind of decent. I kind of like that actually. Kind of like that. I can't lie. I kind of like that. I can't lie. We need to see a closure below, first of all. We need to see a closure below this level. God damn it. That was a nice range. It's rejecting this area now. So we need to, what's that? This is still about a 30 or so pip range, but we need to see. We don't really want this 5-minute candle to sell off too much right here. East side. Over here. Bruh. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm just going to put here, man. Fuck it. Oh, close. Very close. Oh, there it is. Standerton. Fuck, man. I couldn't see that shit. Gotta zoom in like that. Still waiting. Still waiting. Let's see if we get a closure below here, this level. Bro, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, where are the city ones? Like, I want a city one. Like, how am I supposed to know where this shit is? This is so dumb. And I can't even go that way, man. Like, brother, what the fuck is this? Man. Come on, dude. All right, we got about 2 minutes. But that didn't go. Whoa. Nah, this is dumb. This is stupid, man. This is so stupid. I hate this shit. I hate these ones, man. All right, about 2 minutes. 2 minutes here. Let's see if we get a closure. From the low here, we've got about a 20 pip range. It's not ideal, to be honest. How big is this candle? This is about a 28 pip candle. Not much room. Not much room to work with. If it it doesn't break these lows, I'll probably take this setup if we get a closure below. Whoa, oh, bro, this is dumb. Hello, like, oh yeah, I know where we are. I know by the location and direction of this sun. I think we are in fucking Madagascar. I have no idea. I'm just gonna guess Argentina. Like, how am I supposed to guess that, bro? Like, that's so stupid. Oh my god, another one. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this shit, bro. Get me out of here, man. Get me out. Give me a fresh. Give me a freshie. Oh my god, bro. If there's no signs around here, I'm gonna lose it. What do these signs say? No guns. No guns allowed in this area, apparently. What does this sign say? All right. Based on this writing right here, this is all they're giving me. I'm going to say this is in I'm going to say this is in, I kind of know where this is. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say it's in Bulgaria. God. Well, I got that wrong. Bolivia, Bulgaria, Bolivia. That's not too bad. All right, let's see. Do we close below? Yes, we do. A little bit of volume coming in here. We got about a range of about 20 pips to the downside. That's where I'll be moving my stops to break even at this point. I think I don't really want to risk that too much with this kind of setup, but let's see if we break the lows here. Russia, bro. That was not Russian. You need to go back to fucking, you need to go back to geography. No, I'm not in a sell yet. If it breaks the lows by a few pips, then I'll be in a sell. If it breaks by like here, so if price comes into this area right here, triggers me in, then I'll be in a sell. But I'm not yet. I have a buy stop. Sorry, I have a sell stop. What the fuck? Okay, this is a little bit better, I guess. Like, just give me a city or something, man. Let's see what these signs say over here. What's this? All right. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. All right. Stops the break even. We get a little push. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Beautiful. Stops the break even right there. Now let's see how it reacts here. Let's see how it reacts. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This is why we move stops to break even at this point right here. Do I suggest copying my trades? Like, what kind of question is that? I'm just here doing my thing, bro. You do what you want to do. I will do what I'm doing. I don't suggest anything. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm actually gonna trial my stops here. Just to lock something in. And my stops trailed like here. But this is why I move stops to break even like aggressively here. Because of this area. We can see the reaction in this area here, here, and here. The fact that we broke it, we could be retesting it to continue back up. But the initial reaction off of the discount area was beautiful. Initial reaction here, you can see price drove up. You see, look at this bullish volume here. Bullish volume, reach our discount area. We start to go sideways. This is a good indication right here. All right, I'm out of that trade. I'm out of that trade. Managed to lock in a little bit of profit with a trailing stop right there. Managed to lock in a little bit of profit there with the trailing stop. That was literally the tiniest little scalp, but the reason for it was you know, because of this level. If this level wasn't here, this is why I was ideally looking for a better entry up here to give the trade more of a chance to play out down into this area. But the fact that we got the entry here only left us a small range to trade in, which is why I was aggressive with my stop loss right there. Just capturing a little bit simple. What was that move there? What was that move? 23 pips? 20 pips? Not bad. But you've seen the reaction from this area. That's why I was aggressive with my stop loss. That's the exact reason. Always just follow the plan, follow the system, follow your trade management rules. I could have saw that sell-off right there and got greedy and thought, oh damn, look at this sell-off. You know? I'm gonna see how this trade plays out and not followed my management techniques. And then now I'd be sitting in drawdown. I'll be going, fuck, I should have just moved stops to break even. I should have just moved stops to break even. And now I'm going to be stressing out because price is pushing up right here. Right. So always just follow your plan. Stay calm. Follow your plan. There we go. There we go. Five pips down. All right, Tony, man. See you in a bit. See you in a bit, bro. That was the first setup. Little scalp, little bit of profit made right there. Not the best, to be honest, but I'll take it. At this point, the fact that we've retested this area, we're rejecting it, and we're pushing back up. I don't know if I would be happy with another setup unless we come deeper into this area. If we come into the mid range right here and we start rejecting here, we might even get some divergence at that point. We'll wait and see. But yeah, we still have to obviously look at the fact that we've had bullish liquidity swept right here. So we've now broken out. We've created a new high. You've got these highs over here, of course. We've now created that new high. We've broke that structure right there. This bearish market structure. We've retested it. We've created a new high, new potential higher low. Coming up right here. And now we can potentially continue that move to the upside. We don't know. Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen next. We just have to wait and see. And just execute on what we see. That's it. DMs. %1 gain. Week done. Is that 1% on that account size? That's a W, man. Let's go. Drip, drip, drip. Why does the music keep going off, man? Come on, dude. Bro, this shit right here. Okay, what's this? Oh, fuck. Perleberg, Wittenberg. Bursch. This is going to be Oh, this is Sweden. This is Sweden. I'm telling you right now, this is Sweden. Trust me. Stockholm, Sweden. But where in Sweden? Sweden's actually pretty big. I didn't realize Sweden was so big. Wait, is this Sweden? Copenhagen. Wait, this is not Sweden, actually. This is Germany. This is Germany. What do you guys think? Bro, what are these dog shit fucking, like, give me something. Let's have a look over here. Can I go over here, please? Thank you, sir. What does this say? Oh yeah, this is German, right? This is German for sure. Weisen. Waldhaus. There's even a fucking tank right there, man. This is Germany. I just don't know where. Fuck, man. I'm going to say this is Can I go down here, please? Thank you. Oh, there's another sign here. Let me see that sign. Oh, fuck. Weisen. Can we find Weisen? 0.02? Oh, Weismar. Weisen. Where is Weisen? Weisen. Fuck knows. I'm just gonna go like, I'm gonna go here somewhere. Oh, close, man. Very close. How am I supposed to know that? So you expect me to? They expect me to just fucking zoom all the way in and search, like all the way in like this, and search the whole of fucking Germany, reading every single one of these fucking things. Like, bro, I can't search for it. You can't search. You just have to. You have to just look what you get. But I don't know which one of these cities are going to be like a main city that's going to show on the map. Like, these ones are just so bullshit, bro. Like, I want some city ones, man. What the fuck is this? Or do they just put me in the middle of nowhere? Like I'm some sort of detective, man. What does this say? What? Schwabi. This is let me get a look at some people here. Where is this? What's up, buddy? Can't tell. Wait, what does this bus say? Why do they blur everything out, man? Like, you gotta leave little signs at least. Like this I'm pretty sure says where they're going right here or something. But why do they have to block that out? Is that Arabic on that license plate? There's donkeys. What the fuck? Bro, I have no idea, man. Usually I get a pretty good hint or like a gut feeling about these things, but for this one, I have no idea. Why are they blurring out the sign? Like, bro, this is so dumb. I'm gonna just do this one. This one's the better one. I got 2 minutes for this one. All right, 2 minutes. But this one you have to pay for. You only get like a certain amount of free. This is. Oh fuck, where is this? I don't know that writing, but at the same time I don't. Posten. This is. Gosh. This is definitely Europe somewhere. I feel like it's. Why do I feel like this is Sweden? What does this say on this sign here? This is in Sweden. I'm pretty sure this is Sweden. Norway? I think it's Norway. Lafterton. We got 50 seconds. We have anything? Anything. Come on, give me some more signs. Give me something. What does this say? Like. Pretty sure. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking go like here or some shit. Wait. Oh my god. All over. Oh, Lofterton. So what was that? Was that Norway? It was Norway. Norwegian Sea. I'm sorry, man. I just can't listen to people in the chat. Yesterday, I was listening to people in the chat, and I was getting it wrong every time. What's this? Hello, can I go that way, please? Oh, there's a flag. That is Romanian flag, right? Is that a Romanian flag? What flag is that? That's Romanian flag, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, guys. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there we go. Romania. I knew it, but where in Romania? What is this building? CFR. What does that say? What does that say? Stability. Stability. Romania. Where's Romania? It's over here somewhere. Romania. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm going to say it doesn't look. I guess I can say. Okay, I'm going to say Bucharest or some shit. I don't know, bro. Oh, perfect. I was 15 kilometers off the actual fucking place. Have a look at these bins. It's bin day. What do these bins say? Compton. City of Compton. I got it. Where's California? It's over here. Where's Cali? It's down here, right? Miami. Where's California? Over here, that's right. Los Angeles. Where's Compton? Compton should be here. Long Beach. City of Compton. Where is it? Bruh. Los Angeles, Long Beach. Isn't that what it is? Long Beach, Compton? South LA? Brother, where is Compton? Just gonna go, yeah, somewhere, I guess. Nice. 14 kilometers off. It's hard to actually find like the actual places, man. All right, let's see what today's word is. Of course, we're going to start with trade. D&E. How about how about I don't really want to use two E's. There is potential re-entry coming up right here, but like I said, I'm not happy really taking another entry again down into this level. I would really like a spike up into the mid-range of this discount area, to be honest with you. Let's see, we've got 2 minutes. DE. About try some shit just to get some words. About a minute 30 here. Fiddle. Is that how I spell fiddle? Fiddle. Like a fiddle, you know what I mean? Like an instrument. To your sister wronger. I know there's not a T in it, but I just want to get some letters out to see where we stand. All right, so it doesn't, D or E doesn't go there, and D or E doesn't go there. So we're looking at like a D last, maybe. I can't imagine a D going second, maybe third. So like something like widen. Okay, so D doesn't go there. And it's not going to go second. So D goes last. D goes last. E doesn't go here. Doesn't go there. So it's going to be something like... Okay, E. What's that? No closure below. Still nothing. We're starting to consolidate a little bit now. Again, this is a perfect example of a neutral bias. A neutral bias. And you're starting to see a little bit of consolidation here now. We really want to see like a clear movement. If we were like rejecting this area and we're trying to sell off, but then coming back and we're not pushing up and we're not selling off either, there's likely we're going to push up higher into this area, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to wait for. What about E first? Blend. This could be it. This could be the word. Let's go. Easy. Easy. What was that? 4 attempts? Easy money. Easy money. All right, guys, I'm going to dip. We executed on one setup today. Made a little bit of profit. Tiny bit of profit. A little bit, pretty much break even, but it was profit nonetheless. With some trading stops. So that's that. It's starting to consolidate a little bit here now. I may look, if price drives up again deeper into these areas, I'll look for another sell position into the mid-range of this discount area. I'll look for another position. But right now, I'm not interested in anything that happens from here. But that was it, man. That's it. Done. 1 hour, 20 minutes, one position, a little bit profit. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, I'll be live tomorrow. Wait, what day is it? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Friday. I thought it was Friday for a second, man. I'm so lost with the days right now. But yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Everyone leave a like on the stream before you head out. I appreciate you if you want to come join us. You know, plug into my system. Start taking these setups with us. The link will be down below. Link will be down below. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be live here most days anyway. Appreciate you. Much love. God bless. Have a good evening. Peace out.